Oh, and by the way, I want the world. I want the whole world. Melania Trump, second tweet. Focus on taking care of one another and... Whoa. Let's try that again. In healing our nation. Did she use the word healing again? Second time? I gotta go find it. Where'd it go? Let's go down a bit. Hang on. I gotta go. I mean, it was just up, but hang on. Here we go. Let's just go right to her page on Twitter. Saddened to see our country, again, 1 hour ago. Saddened to see our country and communities being damaged and vandalized. I ask everyone to protest in peace and focus on taking care of one another in healing our great nation. Healing. My insider, Melania Trump, is going to use the word healing. The topic will be healing. Not the word. The topic will be healing. In an address of the nation. I can't give you the time frame. But if you'd like to share that with your subscribers, go for it, says my insider. This is nearly, what, 2 months ago now? Basically, yeah, 2 months ago. So I said, I'm going to do the video because I believe this person is an insider. I usually would like to see some confirmation, typically, before I make such a claim on my channel. But I said what I said then, you know, like, look, I don't have proof yet, but, like, trust me, I think this is the real dude. This is the real deal. This is the second tweet. One yesterday, I believe, one today now, where she said the nation needs to heal. So, I'm going to throw a dart here and guess when Trump does send in the military, National Guard to stomp this whole thing out, then, after the dust is settled, maybe she will come give the address of the nation. Again, he corrected me later and said, just so FYI, it's not a speech. She's going to address the nation. So not just like, oh, she's going to give a quick little speech. She's going to address the nation. So that's how I could see that playing out. At the same time, since she's already tweeting right now about this, if things start to progressively get worse in these Democratic-run cities where all this crap is happening with the riots, maybe she'll come out and do it before the dust settles. Hey, everyone, like, come, we need to heal. Let's not do that, you know. Maybe she'll do that. Again, I don't know. I'm speculating. But I knew, because of what he told me, that's going to be a topic. And I felt so sure about it in my whole being. You got to do the video. If you get it wrong, you can come out later and just say, look, I told you guys I wasn't sure. But I'm pretty sure this guy is like, here's why I'm going to do the video. Which I did do. I said, give myself a little slack in case, you know, didn't quite pan out. I'm not coming out here with absolute certainty. Hey, I know an insider, damn it, believe me. No. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'd like to see this happen before I could really, you know, do that victory parade. And as I said before, if that's the case, and it sure as hell looks like it is now, and we see an addressing of the nation by Melania Trump, that means anything this dude tells me anymore, period. We don't have to wonder. We don't have to guess, well, let's see if he gets it right. No, sir. We got us an old-fashioned insider. So I just had this, again, second tweet now from Melania Trump with the word healing in it. Our nation needs to heal. And remember everybody who sent me, Joe, do you think that was it? She didn't even use the word heal in the topic. Well, yeah, but the Easter thing about, I know, but, you know, that wasn't a healing speech. It was, no, I got to say no, guys, no. Thanks for sending it, but no, you know. Another one would come and do that. No, no. Another one for the Easter thing. No, thanks for sending it, but, you know, no. No, it's not it. That's not it. And then we've seen the riots happen, starting a week ago, barely. And then we have her tweeting twice, healing, our nation needs to heal. This is epic. But, again, with Dick Algar, remote viewers, listen, I've got something from Woo Woo Friend. And I've already posted this a little while back, I think, in, I'm pretty sure, in Patreon. But she's got what she calls these like guided insights. And I'm going to post a few of these things. Like, it wasn't crypto related, even though Woo Woo Friend gives me mostly crypto stuff. But she said, no, I got some insights coming for other things. And she's been logging it. I have access to her platform where she posts this stuff. It's not for anybody else, by the way. Nobody else. So don't even ask. I love you, but she uses this for work. Her own job. She works for herself. And just created a secondary like database thing to log stuff. So I signed up. I sign in. I can go view them all. But I get emails every time she does any update to any of them. Boop. I get an email with what she had said originally. Here's where we are today. Anything new? Did any of these things happen? You know, that kind of stuff. So she's like really logging everything that's happening. That, okay, that was a miss. No, that was a hit. No, it looks like this is coming now. So it starts back in April 5th, 7th. About the corona stuff. Rescued children is in here. Again, we haven't actually heard news on that. We saw some interesting photos on the ship and the tents. Not enough to say anything about that, unfortunately. So, she noted from April 5th to 7th, corona crisis over by end of April. Now, granted, May has come and now gone, so that's one more month. And now we're in June, as of right now, June 1st. Now, again, timing, psychics and stuff, we got to give them some slack. But it was already, the numbers were already like, okay, corona's fading in May, as a matter of fact. So that's interesting. Beginning of May, lockdown lessons and back to strongly reinforced under guise that we still need to monitor the situation. And again, we saw a whole bunch of mixed stuff with this. You know, second wave's coming. Is a second wave? What are the Democratic governors? Oh no, we're extending to June. We're to July now. We're extending, but wait a minute, the numbers are falling, right? So, kind of seems like that. I think what she said there makes sense. May 1 to 13 will be the release of information, public release crimes against the children. Again, we've got nothing on that right now. We have seen, but this is going back 2+ years now, 3 years even, arrests of these pedo networks, these people you don't know, not high-level people. That's not this. So this is still, not yet, doesn't seem like it. Maybe, and again, maybe it's a month off. Maybe we're about to hear about it in the next couple of weeks. I'm not holding my breath on that right now, honestly, but again, I'm going to say it because it was in here. The public will be shocked and confused. Mid-May, okay, blackout. Attack on America. So there was a Twitter blackout, someone had told me, in Washington, D.C. I think was it just Twitter or YouTube? They said something about social media was blocked out for a little while. Because I'd talked about the remote viewing from Dick Algar and the guys. And, talked about all, anything data shut down. Twitter, YouTube, text messaging, blacked out, black zone. That's coming, I think. I think you would agree based off of my talking about Dick's... I didn't show you the pictures, but his viewing session. And he said to us in the email, guys, I think the shooting's going to start here shortly. Shooting. So it's going to escalate. So again, timing, psychic, bear with her if she's a little bit off on some of this stuff. Again, some of the stuff I'm reading, I hope she misses it completely. That'd be okay if that was a miss. So again, the public will be shocked and confused, whatever. Blackout, attack on America. She's saying this could be like mid-May time frame. We're only 2 weeks past that. Attack on America. No power. Will try to take... I think she just misspelled that. Will try to take down internet but fail. Could affect only social media, she says. Well, we just had a little bout of that, and I think it was DC. Someone had emailed me this morning. I saw it. And I thought they said DC also in the email. She's not saying DC. So it says, could affect only social media. No phone. So that's like what Dick Algar said. No ATMs. Martial law for a period of 7 to 10 days. Military in place to control looting and riots. Although able to go out for critical services, she notes. We can go out for critical services. This will be an attack by China Communist Party black hat, she says. on the U.S. due to the perceived use of COVID from U.S. as a bioweapon to take down China's economy. China's President Xi is a white hat, along with many country heads, in concerted global effort working with Trump in cabal takedown. Again, this could be totally way off. Again, I'm not. When I hear the word bioweapon, I still have not seen any proof of that at all. Not at all. So again, I'm reading because she said it, but that like again, they fake so many numbers. Added in flu people deaths, added in pneumonia deaths, other deaths also. Again, there was a state, I forget which one it was. I thought it was a W, Wyoming, Wisconsin, something. Oh, we accidentally counted shooting deaths into COVID. What? Come on. All the samples, a ton of the sample test kits, all contaminated. This is mainstream news, I'm telling you right now. I read it to you when it happened. Oh, look, UK. The entire testing kits, any brand of them, are all the same. They are all contaminated. Got to send them back. I can't use them. But they've already been using them. We've already been counting the numbers. Well, whatever. America, 2 out of the 3 CDC laboratories. Oh, they're contaminated. Contaminated with what? Junk? Dirt? Dust? What? No. Contaminated with coronavirus itself. So those test kits suck. Yeah. Right. When I hear the word bioweapon, it doesn't fit. Bioweapons are not duds. Complete duds. You know, they're designed to do something and they do it. And this is, if it was one, it was the most epic fail ever known to mankind. That's why I don't think it's a bioweapon at all. No way. But again, my opinion, I don't want to, let's just move on. June, release of more information to public to describe the corruption, crimes against humanity, and high-level arrest high-level arrest. Some businesses return back to work, not restaurants. So right now, at least in Florida, and there's some other places I know, there's still a lot of restaurants that are closed. There's also some that have reopened with limited capacity. I'm not sure if I know any that's full capacity right now. And this is brand new. Like, this is just happening within, like, the last week. So, again, timing and stuff. July 4th, celebration of freedom back to America. Unveil of JFK Jr., Seth Rich, Kobe Bryant, Oprah's cabal infiltration. After July celebration, stock market rebounds to all-time high and beyond. That doesn't mean immediately, like, oh, next week, next day. She's not saying that. Just after that, I guess. All businesses will be back in operation. However, life will be very different, as we will be in a severe depression. Crypto people will have means and do very well. This is the time for them to invest in real estate, property, buy cars, etc. The things you wanted or needed. Most markets will have much reduced prices. So if this happens, and then digital currency later that year after election. Well, that'd be interesting. So, I've always said this. Guys, just imagine your crypto wallet portfolio going up. Like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Simultaneously, real estate market plummeting. I said this. You can go to Craigslist. You want a boat? Little side-by-side, little Polaris. You want a four-wheeler, ATV? What do you want? People would be panic selling. That's what I said. I didn't know when, how it would exactly play out, but I said it would be pretty neat. Since we all saw something bad coming, and we tried preparing for it outside of the criminal bankster system, cryptos, let's get into cryptos right now. And you might even argue, well, but wasn't cryptos the plan of them? Some of them, for sure, yeah. So again, that's kind of odd. But at the same time, regardless, we knew that's where we need to go. That's the most important thing. We've got to go over there. Because the mainstream and everyone else has put up the crap Bitcoin articles. Warren Buffett said, Jamie Dimon. Oh, what's this? Jamie Dimon's got his own crypto they're working on? Oh, that's funny. That's where I need to go. If they're telling you to stay away, you need to rush over there. Okay, we're over there. So imagine, guys, markets and things are tanking while your crypto portfolio happens to go up. I don't know what's going to happen at the same time, but if it did, wouldn't that be epic? Like, wouldn't that be awesome? And it's sounding like that might be very well going to happen. And I say I hope so because, you know what? You and I deserve it. We all deserve it. At least some of us might be able to make out of this thing virtually unscathed and even maybe make out like a bandit. We didn't cause it. We did nothing whatsoever to even help this bad thing. Nope. we stood clear of it. As my woo-woo dude says, Joe, don't stand in front of the train. Stand by it and let it go by. Watch it go by. Don't get too crazy. Yeah. And we didn't mess with the train. I didn't jump on the train. I certainly didn't stand in front of the train. But I watched it go by, saw it coming, and said, hey guys, the train's coming. You know, if this train comes by at this speed, and then we might be able to do this, buy your house, pay that off, you know. Just don't mess with the train. Just let it run, let it go by first. So maybe this is going to, I say maybe because we don't know for sure yet. But I did want to read you that. So she had mentioned at the end of her thing, she always goes, okay, are there any hits yet related to the insights I've been listed above? So April 17 to 20, she wrote, someone shared this bizarre Rolling Stone article from July 3rd, 2019 that I never saw before. And it states, QAnon followers think JFK Jr. is coming back on the 4th of July. So she goes, that was interesting. I never saw that before. And then June 1st to 20th. April 4th, the mention is April 4th, 2020 prediction. Some events happen such as massive spike in confirmed cases that will cause an announcement of lockdown period. This is a hit. A second wave of corona. Hotspots erupt across country. Texas church, the priest, and others die. Blah, blah, blah. There's a Hill article talking about it. Then there's April 4th. Prediction, military in place to control looting riots. Able to go out for critical stuff. Now as cities across America are in chaos due to civil unrest from George Floyd case. She says, yep, the guy who got choked allegedly. And then release of more information to the public describing the corruption. She mentioned that, which I read earlier. That's happening right now. There's a very eye-opening Netflix series, she writes this, on Jeffrey Epstein. And I've seen clips of it so far. I haven't watched it. It's, yeah, it's an eye-opener, especially for those who aren't red-pilled. And then not to mention, how about this past week? Oh, we're going to have Rod Rosenstein come in. Oh my God, General Flynn, 2-3 weeks ago, General Flynn, he's exonerated. Deep state left and right. Oh my God, Susan Rice, you did know about it. Holy crap, this goes up to Obama. Holy crap, his whole entire administration's corrupt. And then all of a sudden, whoop, riots. Don't pay attention to that. And certainly don't pay attention to Rod Rosenstein tomorrow. So if his testimony is tomorrow, I'm going to say this now, today's Monday. His testimony in the Senate Intel Committee is tomorrow. They're going to eat him alive. Be prepared to watch this guy. Just unbelievable, I think, what's going to happen. If that's the case, and it is, unless they cancel it, oh my gosh, there's a riot where they were going to do this, and they can't testify now. That's a possibility. Or he's in there, he's testifying, they're broadcasting it on TV. Take the riots up a notch immediately. Let's start the shooting. Let's start shooting now. All the media coverage. Forget Rosenstein. We've got shots fired, people shooting. Here's footage from Bay News 17, Chopper 9. Zoomed in. What do you guys got up in the air? We got a street fight here with it looks like a gunfight. Something bigger has to happen if Rod Rosenstein is testifying tomorrow. And if nothing big happens, then it'll just be the mainstream news regurgitating the stuff they've been regurgitating for the last 3 days, showing you the same footage, the same guy burning, the street burning, oh, the church over there is on fire, oh, there's a Costco, and it's just regurgitating news for the full day. I would typically think they need to up the ante, so to speak. So on that note, take it easy.